Okay, let's get started. This is the LW500 Latchbar exercise system, and we are doing today, once again, cardio and core. So we're going to do the reverse of what we did yesterday. We started off with core, and then we did cardio. So we're going to warm up this morning the right way. We're going to start off with cardio. So we're going to take our lower strap, put it around my waist, and my upper resistance band. I called it a strap, but it's a resistance band as we know it. And I'm going to set my timer up so I can time the entire workout. So 2 minutes to get warmed up. And that's how we should begin. Getting warmed up first, and then going into our exercise regimen. So let's get a good warm up before we start. 2 minutes. And if you want to do more, it's up to you. But you're going to have 100 crunches in between. So that will continue to get you warmed up for your first round. Then you'll get started again. You'll repeat your exercise until you've done a sufficient number of sets. So we've done 1 minute so far. It's early in the morning, so we want to wake up everybody. No more sleeping in bed. The Latchbar exercise system. Use it properly. You'll be amazed at what you can accomplish, no matter what age you are, young or old, older, should I say. Bringing it on home. Okay. We got our 2 minutes in. Now, of course, we do have leg straps for the arms that you can utilize while doing that resistive jogging. But this is much easier to attach to yourself when you're doing other things in addition. So I don't want to take time to put a leg strap on my thighs, because it just takes more time. When I can just take that resistance band, those resistance bands, and throw over my body, and I'm doing resistive jogging that way also. Now, if I was just going to do a resistive jogging workout, I would attach them to my thighs and also to my arms. In fact, my arms, I just slide them on so that you don't feel any discomfort. So we're going to get going now with continue with our first set of exercise, which included a 2 minute cardio, and now it's going to include sit-up crunches as we lay here, and then we're going to do another wall crunch as we face the wall board, and then we're going to do a pull-down crunch, 25 each times 4. equals 100, then we go back to our resistive jogging. Get in that crunch position. Get started. Sorry about that, I got carried away already. So I did 30 instead of 25. Sometimes you have to focus on the quantity that you want to do. I often do more, and that's why I go over. So my apologies, but try and maintain your regiment, no matter what it is. But if you do more, it's all good. Just don't do less. Now keep in mind, this is a core exercise, but you are including your arms at the same time. So as you do most of your exercise using the Latchbar attachment system, you'll find that no matter what exercise you do, you will be working multiple muscle groups. So now, this is step 4 or step 5, because we started off with the jogging. That was step 1. Then we've done 3 sets of 25, and this is the 4th set, which makes this step 5. And then we will start all over again with the jogging. All right, how about that? Now, time to get back up. Move our pad over, out of the way. Let's grab the bottom band first, put it over our waist, or around our waist, and then the top band, and place it around our chest. Now, as you can see, we are using only the basic latch bar, which is a mount on this wall, and we're using the basic latch bar also in order to do our sit-up and crunches. We're using the deluxe on this side over here when we're doing the pull-up crunch, and the deluxe when we're doing the pull-down crunch. So those are the different latch bar components that we are using. And of course, the latch bar can be seen on my website. It is www.LW500products.net. And we are in the middle of a core and cardio workout. That's what we are in the middle of. So you can join in, or you can watch and get encouraged to do so at a future date. Remember, this is important. Not just to you, your health is important to your loved ones also. And remember, we got a big day coming up. Yep, next week as a matter of fact. Thanksgiving will be here already. And you know what we do on Thanksgiving? We eat a lot. And some of us drink a lot. It doesn't always have to be alcohol. It's whatever sweet drink you can get your hands on. That's all part of it. Those are calories. So you want to pay attention to what you're doing so that you don't overdo it. And try and get some exercise in to help combat some of those calories. That's what it's all about. So we're coming up on 2 minutes, another 15 seconds, and we are there. At the beginning of number 2. Okay. We will move our mat back in place to continue round 2. Yep. Round 2. So you can set your actual regimen as big or how small as you want it. So if you're just starting out, you don't want to do too many because you want to make sure you don't injure yourself. That's what it's all about. Trying to do this in a healthy, safe, and no pain mannerism. That's right, you can actually do this without any pain. You'll have some discomfort, but no pain. That's what this system is all about. You know, I know how everyone feels about core exercise, but the core exercise is what we all need. So I encourage you to try and convince yourself that this is what you really need to do in order to get your health back in good condition. I'm not only trying to convince you, I'm convincing myself by doing it. As you can see, I am a user, an avid user of the Latchbar system, because I have convinced myself that it'll work for anyone. You know, if you just try it and use it, you will be amazed at the results you get. It's okay to do a few more, just don't do a few less. You know, often you think you need a lot of space to exercise, but you really, really don't. A little bit more than a 4x8 space, maybe an 8x8 space is more than adequate, because you could actually work out in a 3x6 space is all you really need, because you don't need a lot of space. Jogging, you can jog in place in one spot. You don't need a lot of room to jog. You can jog in place and generate or create the same amount of activity that I'm doing myself. No one wants to hear your excuses. We all have excuses. It's not going to change anything. So, I encourage you to get busy. Okay, so we have 2 down. We did 2 sets, and now we're starting on set number 3. So if you want to get in shape, or if you want to burn some calories, this is a good way to do it, by doing cardio and core. And you'll also benefit from some bicep work, arm work, forearms, what have you, all of that. You'll also benefit from doing this core exercise to all the other areas additionally, because you're doing a full body workout basically. When you jog, you're using your legs. Everything is moving. You're bouncing everything you got up and down. So that's really getting everything involved. And then you're doing some core. The core will actually get those muscles, get that blood to recirculating, get those molecules, those enzymes, get all that stuff moving once again. You know, this stuff that's been sitting still, getting dormant. You need all this stuff to be moving around, refreshing. You know, this is also good for your skin. Believe it or not, exercise is just totally healthy. That's all there is to it. Just totally healthy. No matter what you do, you can go back to exercising and get yourself back in to good health. Now, we may not always be able to get back into the shape that we once were in, but we can sure work on it. And you can convince yourself that you can do it. And you will be a better you than what you were before you started. And that's all we're trying to accomplish. We're not trying to turn back the hands of time. We're trying to improve our health that we've been sitting on, making bad all these years. Here we are. We're at 2 minutes once again on set number 3. Now we will move the mat back in place, and once again, hit the floor. Hit the floor because we're about to do some more sit-ups, more crunches, more sit-ups, and more crunches. What they say about an apple a day? More sit-ups and more crunches and more jogging would be a lot more effective than that apple. I think I know what I'm talking about. I'm living proof of what I have to say. Living proof. My system doesn't just give you exercise, it strengthens, it builds your muscles, it rehabilitates. Whatever you need, that's what this system you can do with the LW500 Latchbar exercise system. I'm living proof, as I said, I have 2 prosthetic hips. That's right, 2. After my first hip replacement, I invented this system. After my second hip replacement, I used this system to rehabilitate myself. So you know what Boswell says, he's not only the inventor of the Men's Hair Club, he's also a user. So I followed his model. I am not only the inventor of the Latchbar exercise system, but I am the #1 user of the Latchbar exercise system. So what do you think? You think that I'm only in favor for this product because I am the inventor? I am the owner? No, that isn't why. Take a look. The old boy is 70 years old. That's right. And take a look. How do you look? Compare yourself. And all I say is you can get in good as shape as you possibly want to. You have to want to do it. And I'm providing a method that you can use just like I did. You have to have the motivation, the determination, and if you have the things that I had, high blood pressure, my A1C numbers going in the wrong direction. Like I said, 2 prosthetic hips, a bulging disc in my lower lumbar, a herniated disc in my cervical. We can make excuses all we want. You'll be much more effective getting busy because nobody is going to listen. So we just finished up with the 4th step, or the 5th step of our exercise regimen. So now we're going to number 4. Repeat this as often as you like for as many times as you can. So now we're starting on our 4th rotation, and we'll pick it up from there. 2 minutes, and we're golden. You know, other things, if you have other pieces of equipment in the same place, you know, if you have a bicycle, I mean, it's not going to give you this, but if that's what you like to do, and if you're not comfortable with the resisted jogging, there's other alternatives. You can get on your treadmill, you can get on your bicycle, you can get on your elliptical. Whatever cardio method you would like to apply it. Just so that you are doing some cardio. You need cardio. We need cardio. You look at me and you say, oh, he's a skinny guy. He doesn't need cardio. Oh, yes, I do. Everybody needs cardio because this helps our system maintain its healthy aspect. Regenerates that blood flow like you wouldn't believe. Get rid of all those bad cells. Bring that cholesterol down. I didn't include that before. That's right. My cholesterol is up too. So I want my cholesterol to be within range, just like yours. Those of you that have good cholesterol, I mean. But this is how you get it. Cardio. 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 And do it like you mean it. Don't stop now. That's right, we just getting started. Today we have to do at least equivalent to what we did yesterday. So this will be set number 5 coming up. We just did set 5, step 1 with the cardio. And now back to the core. So when we're doing sit-ups and crunches, using the Latchbar method, it does make it much easier for you to do your sit-up or crunch. But it's not going to do it for you. So you still have to do the sit-up or the crunch in order for it to be effective. No exercise item gives you any such benefit. You always have to do the exercise. So no matter how expensive or how inexpensive it is, it's still up to the individual. My system is affordable. You can buy one component at a time, or you can buy starter systems. You can buy wall mount components. That's right. And you can get started right away. Set yourself up the right way for your crunch. Make sure your knees are high enough. A crunch is supposed to be more difficult than a sit-up, so if you do not have your knees set properly, it will be the same as a sit-up. So using the Latchbar system, you use your abs and your bicep, your arms, together. And that will make it so that your sit-up is much, much easier. And also, as you relax to the back motion, hold on to your hand grips to help yourself down. Throw a little stretch in there. the Latchbar exercise system, you can take this system anywhere. Not only is it portable, but obviously it's stationary. No other products have the ability to do what you can with the Latchbar exercise system. I must make that a point of emphasis. This system can be your gym in a bag. It can be your home gym. Whether you mount the products or not. Set number 5 completed. We did 6 sets yesterday. So as I indicated, we must do at least 6 sets. So this is step 1, set number 6. Let's get those 2 minutes in. Make sure you're jogging at a decent enough rate in order to justify, in order to benefit from your efforts. Your health is nothing to play around with, so take it seriously. You know how the saying goes, here today, gone tomorrow. Lately, that's become very, very true. So we need to protect ourselves as best we can. Not only do we need to be vaccinated, we need to be healthy. Being healthy will assist your vaccination. There's no doubt in my mind about that. If you're not healthy, that means your resistance level is lower. Being healthy builds up your resistance. So you have to exercise and get proper rest and diet properly. All of that is included. I try and follow it as best I can. No one's asking you to become a saint. Just try and follow it best you can to help yourself out. Like I said, we did a lot of damage to our bodies throughout the years. No matter what you want to attribute it to. Eating the wrong foods, we've done that a lot. The snacks, the beverages of all types, alcoholic and non-alcoholic. Remember, they all have one thing in common: sugar. That sugar tastes real good. It's just no good for us. Let me have a little drink of good old water here. Now that stuff is good for you. I don't get it when I hear someone say, I don't like water. Well, your body is made up of more than 60% of water. That means your body can't do without it. It is one of the most important minerals that you could give to your body. Why not drink a lot of it? Oh yes, we're moving right along. Now we have more than 100 videos on the YouTube channel. And we're putting more and more content on there all the time. So there are a number of videos that include more than just core and cardio. But this is a segment which we need to go through so that you can see what you need to do as often as possible. Because that's the only way you're going to accomplish anything. If you don't do this consistently, you won't get benefits. So you need to be consistent in working out. You need to work out at least 4 days a week. And if you can fit 5 in, it'll be even more better for you. Give your muscles and your body a chance to rest and recuperate for a couple of days if you can. Then get right back at it. Don't stay off for too long because you may get used to it. And often we become complacent and we don't motivate ourselves to get back to it. And that's when you go off the wagon. When we go off the wagon, a lot of bad things happen. So try and not let that happen. So we're going to continue. With set number 7. Set number 7, step 1. Let's get started. 2 minutes. And remember what I said, you got that turkey. You got that turkey day coming up. You know, I can see a lot of mac and cheese, a lot of sweet potatoes, you know, apple pies, maybe sweet potato pie. Some of you like pumpkin pies. I see a lot of calories coming forward. I see even ice cream in the future. Yeah, all good stuff. I'm gonna have some too, you bet. But I'm also going to continue to do what I'm doing. And I encourage you to do the same. So if you want to plan your days of inactivity on the 2 holidays, then take advantage of it. But right after that, get back to it. Get back to it, because too many days off is really, really tempting not to start back up. And you will be doing harm to yourself. You don't want to start all over again. You work too hard to get so far, and then all of a sudden, you stop for no apparent reason. Just stop. Eating and drinking is more fun than good health. I don't think so. I beg to differ. We're going to put our floor mat back in place. And get ready once again. So a little bit of water. How about a mint? Have me a mint. And a little bit of lip balm. This is all good to have handy when you're working out. It helps keep you from being so dehydrated. So we put a little lubrication on our lips. I have a little mint candy, a Tic Tac, in my mouth, so that it keeps regenerating saliva. That way, you don't feel as thirsty. And when you don't feel as thirsty, believe it or not, you don't feel as tired. Remember, always take your workout seriously and be sure that you are healthy enough to actually work out before you start. Make sure you have a checkup with the doctor. Make sure you're feeling good. Make sure your blood pressure is okay. You know, I have a lot of friends, of course, that we all have a lot of friends, and we've seen our friends come and go. It's so painful to lose loved ones. You know, I hate to say it, but we can do something about your own health if you just weren't so stubborn. A lot of us are just sitting around waiting for the Grim Reaper. It doesn't have to be like that. Get your butt off the couch and get busy. That's right. And that's all you really have to do, a lot of us. Start working on that high blood pressure. Start working on that high A1C number. Start working on that high cholesterol number. You can do it. All you need is an hour a day just to make your health better. If you don't have that, 1 hour every day. I'm sure there's a lot of hours you just waste, or you just do things that don't make sense. Well, do something that makes sense and something that will help you. My product can help you if you use it. I'm demonstrating how you can do a core and cardio workout. It burns calories. Now we're going to step number 8. I have to do a time check. And in fact, I'm not going to go to step number 8. I'm going to stop because a full set takes me more than 6 minutes, and 6 minutes will put me over my limit. So we're going to stop at 7, and we'll move on to the next day. I want to thank you all very much for taking the opportunity and your time watching me promote the LW500 Latchbar exercise system, and to show you what you could possibly do if you were to use the system. The system is available on my website, www.lw500products.net. You can give me a call. My telephone number is listed. We can set up an appointment for you to come over and try the equipment out. We'll do what we have to assist you. Thank you all very much. Have a great day.